Now, if you were planning to take a trip outside Greater Sydney next week, you better look closer to home. The government has tightened the travel rules in its roadmap.
For a fleeting moment, the state's reopening roadmap seemed to allow regional road trips.
Yesterday there was a loophole identified in the way in which the public health orders were written.
But the government's cleared things up. It will still be weeks before Sydney-siders are allowed to visit the regions for holidays or recreation.
It's no longer grey, it's black and white. It's protecting the regions.
Despite the confusion, it's still full steam ahead for the state's reopening. The shelves at this Sydney beach cafe are brimming.
It's crazy. It's been 2 weeks now. We've been getting ready to reopen, so the fridges are full. We are full of coffee beans.
But staff are worried about how they'll say no to the unvaccinated.
We already experienced some behaviour from customers that not willing to check in. So nowadays, these passports in place is going to be extremely hard for us.
Some owners are simply avoiding the task altogether.
So we've made a decision we're rather just going to do takeaway so that we don't have to be in a position to turn anybody away from our business.
There's still no word on when the state's vaccine passport will be ready. Government employees have begun testing the updated Service New South Wales app on Wednesday, and some businesses will join the trial in the next few days. There's been a rise in cases for the first time in a week, edging back up into the 600s. And 11 more people have lost their lives. A reminder that reopening is not without its dangers.
Well, we want to know that the health advice is being followed.
When the new Premier announced changes to the roadmap, the Chief Health Officer was notably absent. And while Dr Kerry Chant did pop up on camera today, it was merely an update on Facebook with no chance to answer questions.
We need the Premier to explain exactly why the Dr Chant was not at that press conference.
The government insists the easing of restrictions have the backing of New South Wales Health. Alison Shao, ABC News, Sydney.
While case numbers are trending down across the state, they're still on the rise in some regions. Ben Millington is live for us in Newcastle tonight. Ben, it's been another record day there.
Yeah, that's right, Jeremy. We had nearly 100 new cases here in this health district, and that's pushed the number of active cases to over 1,000 for the very first time. And health authorities are saying that it's unvaccinated people under 40 that are really driving this spread. We're also seeing a spike among Indigenous Australians here with the need to lift vaccination targets there. The good news for the Hunter is that first dose vaccination rates are up around 90%, but we are playing a little bit of catch up on the second dose due to supply issues. They're at around 60%, so people are being warned to exercise a little bit of caution next week as restrictions start to ease.
Ben Millington in Newcastle.